I'm Adam Hack. We're back. I know it's been a while. Let's show you what's going on with the old blind Marrow. So, got the intake off, and got most of the exhaust off, minus the headers, and I stripped out a bolt up here. So we're gonna have to figure out. I can get the coils off and all that, but that's just a little monkey wrench, or yeah, little wrench thrown into play, monkey wrench, if you will. So yeah, motor swapping is starting to happen. You hear that zapping? That's my bug zapper. I hate bugs. So yeah, we're zapping them. Especially mosquitoes. I can't see them, and they fly in here and they bite you and piss me off. New radiator. It got a cold case 2-core radiator. These 3 and 4-core radiators, don't buy them. It's just a marketing scheme. The large tube 2-core radiators have more cooling surface than the 3 and the 4-core radiators. So, just a little, FYI there. Like, found that out the hard way. Well, Garrett found that out the hard way. And I don't think this radiator is going to hang with the new motor with bigger and more cubes, more fuel, more fire, more everything. So that's the dealio. I can show you what I got out from underneath the car so far. I got my big PST Precision Shaft Technologies 3.5-inch chromoly drive shaft just laying right here. It's quite a girthy shaft. With doing the swap, I know my fuel system isn't going to hang, so we're putting all dash 8 line in the car from front to back, so I got to yank all the old fuel line out of it. Also, I have a Spectra, EFI tank in the car. I think it has like a 255 pump in it. I'm not really 100% sure, but if I recall, it was a 255. Well, anyway, switched over, got a Tanks Inc. tank with their GP9 pump, which is a Hellcat. I believe it's a 525 liter per hour pump. So that should hang. Right here's the new motor. I'm still painting or clear coating this here intake. I do got new valve covers for it. But this is a fuel injection intake. Right here's where the injectors go. And these are just like plugs. And I'm going to run on the carburetor for now, so I'll just have these in here with the fuel rail on top. And yeah, it'll look kind of hillbilly because it has a fuel rail and a carburetor. But you know what? It'll be fine. So yeah, that's what's going on. And I could show you my exhaust for anybody that didn't watch the X-Pipe video. Right here are the 2 Dynamax Ultraflow mufflers. Best thing, best muffler ever created in my opinion. Also, on the old Black Diamond out here, Dynamax Ultraflow muffler on that, except it's one big one instead of 2 small ones. And then over here is the Pipes Tunnel Fit X-Pipe. This is a full 3-inch stainless piece. Everything on here is stainless, even these little like extender deals that me and Garrett did some precision measuring to make fit. Everything, it's all stainless. And yeah, it fits real nice. I'm very happy with it. Happy with the sound, happy with the noise level. So yeah, super sweet. And so yeah, I don't do a whole lot of time lapse, so I got my tripod. I'm thinking about setting up a little time lapsey and letting you guys see what's going on here as I'm tearing this thing apart. When I drain the cooling system, I'm gonna attempt not to make a big mess. We'll see how that goes. So I'll update you here in a bit. believe it or not, I caught most of the coolant. So I'm gonna have to get my neighbor to bring the water hose over and use the floor whipper and clean this shit up after I'm done. Didn't get as far as I wanted to. Got the rad out. Transmission cross member was just chilling to hold like the back of the motor up, but everything's out. Took out the fuel regulator, got the exhaust fully out. Just need to get the accessories off and drain the rest of the water out of the motor, which it always makes a freaking mess, no matter how much you prepare for it. Yeah, it makes a mess. So obviously I'm in Ohio. This is not heated storage, and this ain't a full tilt race car, so it gets coolant put in it, and coolant sucks because it makes a mess. Even at the dealership, Garrett said they got this like little sucker deal, and you think you always get it all, but he said every time you just dump it on the floor. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Yeah, it's like midnight. I still would like to go to the gym today, so I'm gonna call today and work some more on it Saturday when my next day off is. And Saturday or probably Sunday, I have to talk to Garrett, see what day he wants to come over. He'll come over, get the load leveler, get the old cherry picker that's buried right there, and gonna rip this bad Larry out of there. So that's where we're at for now. Thanks for supporting me. You know, the people that do. I know this ain't a big channel, it ain't a big operation, and it's a self-funded operation. So thank you to everybody that watches. Alright guys, Matter Hack, we're back. A couple days, well, it's like a week later from the last time I was updating you. Here's where we're at. Bolts are out. Gotta pull the cross member out still. It's unbolted, it's just chilling in there. The cherry picker, it's custom. It's right here. We're gonna yank this thing out. We're gonna set up the time lapse. Y'all can watch. Some of the accessories still on there. We gotta take it out. My nice clean floor that I had is not clean anymore. I'm gonna have to have the neighbor bring water hose over here so I can rinse the shop out. I hate antifreeze. Slimy, nasty bullshit. But that is where we're at. The mastermind behind the operations here.
See that?
Right there. You. So anyway, that is where we're at, and then soon we will have the raging 415, 416. Paperwork says 415. Everybody says 416. Is what it is. In here, and yeah, should be pretty sweet. Alright guys, well, as you can see, the shop is empty. Didn't really stop and film a whole lot. I just had a time-lapse set up. Hopefully that worked out right. But right here, old LS1 just chilling here with the water pump sitting on top. The new LS9 based, so hopefully hardcore ripper sitting right here. And I had to mess with some coolant, so a neighbor come over here, brought me a water supply, so I was able to use my little floor whipper there, clean the dirt and the coolant slimy shit up. So now there's the old blind marrow sitting there with a without a heart. And then this will get everybody a good laugh. You know, needed a place to store the trans. Just kind of set it in the trunk there. The trunk will close. I'm not going to close it, but it will close. Checked it for clearance. So walk around the mud. Got all my cardboard I had laying on the floor and some boxes and everything outside here while this all dries up some. And yeah, so that's the update where we're at with the old heart, transplant. Yeah, heart transplant on the blind marrow. And it went very well. Everything kind of worked out. Nothing really fought us. It was very strange. The thing that fought me the most was trying to get those rubber hoses off. And then, trying not to make a mess with coolant, which I half successfully did. So anyway, though, that's a wrap. When everything starts to go back together, I'll update y'all on that. I will say, I don't know. I'm gonna have to talk to Monster. The clutch, could I put it back together and run it? Yeah. But, here's the big but. Everything's apart right now. How much life is left in the clutch? I don't know. I'm gonna have to get my calipers and measure it, and talk to them and see what they have to say, because it might just be worth my time to go ahead and purchase a new clutch, and they might tell me, hey, get a better clutch, a triple disc or another twin disc, but the next step up, because this motor here, it should make 700 horsepower. This clutch that I have, I think, is rated for 700 or 800 horsepower, but now we're getting to the limit of what that can handle, and it's already used, and it's taking a beat down because I have not been easy on it. So it might be worth my time and my while to just buy a new clutch and put everything together while it's apart, and then put it back in the car, and it's a complete package. So that's kind of where I'm at with everything. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Appreciate all the support I've had over the years, even though it's not a super active channel. So thank you to everybody, and we'll see you next time.